Today's story begins just after the Civil War. The United States was trying to rebuild the country. The southern states had been defeated, and Congress wanted to make sure the South followed new rules during a period called Reconstruction. At that time, the president was Andrew Johnson. Congress passed laws called the Reconstruction Acts. These laws placed the southern states under military supervision and required them to accept new Constitution protections. The state of Mississippi was unhappy with the Reconstruction Acts. Mississippi believed the laws were unconstitutional and unfair. Welcome to Once Upon a Case, because the law isn't just for lawyers, it's for everyone. Instead of waiting for the laws to be enforced, the state went directly to the Supreme Court of the United States. Mississippi asked the court to stop President Johnson from enforcing the Reconstruction laws. Think about what that meant. A state was asking the Supreme Court to order the President of the United States not to carry out a federal law. This raised a huge constitutional question. Can the Supreme Court stop the president from performing his official duties? In 1867, the court gave its answer. The Supreme Court said no. The justices explained that courts cannot interfere with the president when he is carrying out executive responsibilities assigned by law. If courts could block the president every time someone disagreed with a policy, the executive branch would not be able to function. So the court dismissed the case. The president could still enforce the Reconstruction Acts. The decision established an important principle about separation of powers. While courts can interpret the law, they generally cannot directly control how the president performs official duties. In the end, Mississippi versus Johnson became an early and important case about the limits of judicial power over the presidency, and it reminded the country that the Constitution divides power among three branches, so that no single branch controls the others. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy this story, follow along for more. See you on the next one.